Welcome! I'm Chantal and I recently quit my job in tech to pursue a more creative career in music and filmmaking. This means I'm home all day, being completely intrinsically motivated, making videos, trying to write songs and all that. And one of the first questions I keep getting when I tell people this story, they're like, but how do you stay happy and productive all day? So here are 10 things that help me get some structure in my day and get work done. Well, most days. Some days I like to lie on the couch and play computer games and feeling like an absolute failure. We're all humans here. But I hope with sharing this that you're inspired to apply one of these habits into your day, help you be more happy, more creative, more productive, get work done, be happier, be healthier, whatever. So, let's get to it. Number 1. I set an alarm every day at the same time. This combined with, spoiler alert to number 10, going to bed at the same time each day helps me get 8 hours of sleep and just get that out of the way. Currently this means I set my alarm when the sun rises, which is in Amsterdam in January around 8:15, since I just hate getting out of bed when it's still dark. Can we as a society maybe, by the way, just all do this so that we don't have to get up when it's still dark, so that we all just start when the sun rises? Sounds like an excellent idea. Object writing. I got this idea from the book Writing Better Lyrics by Patisson. And the idea is the following. Because since I'm trying to write songs, I can use all the creative help I can. And this really is an experiment now that I'm currently running. So the idea is, you grab a random object, like, I don't know, Lego dumbbell. Can you, focus? So you set a timer for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and you just start writing. What does it look like? What's the color? What's the taste like? What emotions does it make you feel? Just anything. And you just start writing and just use all your senses. And the important thing here is it doesn't have to be a compelling story. You just keep on writing and you don't pause, because then you allow your brain to step in again and rationalize what you're doing. And when the time's over, you stop. You don't finish a sentence, you just leave it there. Because this way you force yourself for the next day that you get to this super peak creative moment even quicker than you did today. So this one is supported by Andrew Huberman. I'll link his video in the description below if you want to check him out. He is a neuroscientist with evidence-based research that shows you that your body needs natural light within an hour of waking up. So this helps your body align and get all the internal clocks at the right time and start off your day. So what I tend to do is go outside, go for a walk around the block, or get some groceries that my pea brain forgot to get yesterday, or whatever. So according to Huberman, you only need 5 to 10 minutes outside. And it doesn't matter if it's cloudy, because that's all the time here in winter in the Netherlands. Because even when it's cloudy, there's more photons hitting your skin than when you would just turn on a light at house and just start your work. Okay. What is that? I think there's enough said about the benefits of meditations. I'm going to keep this one really short. My takeaway is that currently we're living in this world where everyone is just constantly in their brains and we're all thinking, and we kind of forgot what it's like to feel stuff and to be in touch with your body. So from my experience, your brain doesn't get you very far when you get to questions like, where do I want to be in 5 years? What brings me joy, or whatever. So by meditating every day, I get a bit of mental clarity about where I am, where I want to go, and how do I get to where I want to go. And in all honesty, I find this one super difficult. So I tend to skip this one quite a lot of days. So we'll see where I end up. I'll just keep on trying. For me, cooking is a very nice way to just take my mind off work and be healthy at the same time, because otherwise I'd be making ready meals. One big hack here is eating more soups, because they're just such an easy way to eat a lot of veggies, which I don't like, and at the same time not consume an insane amount of calories. So take it what you want. For those interested, I'll link the recipe of this Southern American soup with chicken and beans in the description. And speaking of healthy things, don't forget to subscribe so I can start monetizing this whole journey. Please. We all know the danger of working from home. You want to close off, but one more thing to do and just kind of half productive, trying to churn things out while you already know that peak productivity is over. So how I try to counter that, for the first time in my life actually, is by consistently going for a workout. So for me, the one sport that I've fallen in love with recently is CrossFit, since it allows me with the flexibility of a gym, a community, and class-based workouts. But pick any sports you want, of course. So I noticed afterwards that the social aspect of the sports combined with the feel-good feeling of having done a workout is a great way to close off my day. Then I just try to chill out, have some dinner, and not think about work anymore, depending on how the day goes. So currently my definition of chilling is this absolute monstrosity. So help me God. You've probably heard this all over the productivity space already if you've ever watched a productivity video before, which is journaling. And I feel like there's huge rabbit holes that you can get into with journaling, so I try to keep it simple for myself. So I keep track of a couple of habits, then I write down top 3 from that day of things that I enjoyed, things I'm grateful for, and all that. Then I write down something that I learned that day, since I like to challenge myself to learn something every day, how big or small it is. And then I just start writing about the day. This can be a couple of really short sentences, like 2, because I don't know, nothing really happened. Or there's just a thought in my mind and I need to unwind, and I just try to write it down and find out what's bugging me so that I can let go of it and go to sleep. I read fiction, specifically fiction. I try to not look at screens anymore for 1 hour before I go to sleep. So after journaling, I just start reading some fiction. I used to almost exclusively read non-fiction, but I just noticed that my mind turns on instead of off when I try to go read non-fiction. So I just switched to fiction, and that kind of helped. So for you interested, I recently finished the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Late to the party, definitely. And currently I'm really enjoying Mythos by Stephen Fry. Great book, recommended. And then to close off with number 10, go to bed at a consistent time. Because 8 hours of sleep a day is just really great. But then I'm also human and fail miserably at this from time to time. So that's it. 10 things that help me bring a bit of structure to my day in a time where I don't have a manager tell me what to do, where I don't have studies that just give me homework and exams and stuff like that. And even though I really feel like a machine when I look back at this list, it really helps me to bring structure to a very unstructured life. So it's great. And even when I would go back to an office day job at some point, I think I'll take a couple of points, if not all of them, with me to that new day structure, because it's just making me feel a lot better than when you're just completely an unstructured waste woman. That being said, I hope this list was helpful to you, and if it was, let me know. If it wasn't, let me know as well. And I hope I'll see you guys in another video. Bye! I'm Chantal, and I recently quit my... I can't... Geen idee. Goed. How I thinking. Voor mij. God, we gaan deze orde krijgen.